Yeah, I'm ready. All right. You can hear the music. I can't. You just tell me when to turn it down. Today is May 9th, 2023, year of our Lord, and Amazing Grace Sports Network. I am Clay Morris. This is
Erick K. James.
And we are here once again to talk about the NBA playoffs. The NBA playoffs. And what happened? What happened?
We're winding down. We're seeing what the teams are made of, what mistakes are still going on that causing them to lose their games.
Lose their games, lose their cool in the case of
Cool.
Nikola Jokic.
Jokic wanting to get on with the game. I'm scoring 50 plus today. Don't slow me down. I got to stay in my groove, man.
Well, how much did he get fined? $50,000? He won't even notice it.
Hey, that's all small money, man.
Yeah, he ain't gonna notice that. He didn't miss a game, so it's all in the. He took a chance, and Michael Jordan would lose more than that in one night on the crap table or something.
Hey, Mike Jordan, Charles Barkley, you name them.
Yeah, unbelievable. Anyway, so at least Nicole didn't go to Vegas to gamble. He lost it right there in the game. He didn't have to waste a trip.
Yeah, he said 50. He said 50,000. Is that all?
50,000. 50,000. Guy makes about 30 million. You know what? It just goes to show you the NBA is not serious about a lot of things they do. So I don't know. What was 50,000? Was that back in the 80s type total? Because it's 2023 now.
They got to change those rules and up the ante.
Yeah, millions. They say million. They'll get somebody's attention.
Yeah, they'll stop acting up then.
Well, let's get on with it. We have the Celtics. The Celtics. We're going to take from Sunday and Monday. We're not going to do Saturday. We're going to do Sunday, Monday. So we're going to have 4 games, and then we're going to speculate on what's going to happen tonight. Okay, so we're going to start with the Celtics. The Boston Celtics. They traveled to Philadelphia. They were up 2-1. They had a chance to win the game multiple times. And they lost. They lost 115 to 116. 115 to 116 in Philadelphia. Well, how did it happen? One, James Harden. And I made a little special thing about James Harden being a no-show and invisible. And of course, the day after I make that video, James Harden goes off for another 42 points. Okay, and even a better shot line than he had the first time. 16 for 23. He only missed 7 shots in 23 attempts. 6 for 9 from the three-pointer line. And he's the guy who nails the dagger at the end. So let's just get to the particulars. Jason Tatum didn't have much of a good game. As a matter of fact, he was 0 for 9 in the first half. First quarter, first half, something to that extent. He played 47 minutes, was 9 for 20, 24 points. He was a +2, okay, but didn't do that well. Al Horford, 38 minutes, 3 for 9, 10 points. 10 points for Al. 3 for 9, 2 for 7 from the three-point line. Had a terrible game. He had a chance to seal the game at the end with a three-point shot, and he missed it. Marcus Smart. We're going to talk about Marcus Smart a little bit later. Marcus Smart was 6 for 15. Played 42 minutes, 4 for 10 from the three-point line for 21 points. Derek White. There was a Derek White sighting. 31 minutes, 5 for 11 for 12 points. And Jaylen Brown, who scored 14 of the 16 points in the first quarter, played 44 minutes, was 10 for 16, 3 for 8 from the three-point line for 23 points. He fell off tremendously in the second half, and one of the reasons why they lost is because Jaylen Brown did not assert himself in the fourth quarter. It left a lot to be desired. Malcolm Brogdon came off the bench, 6 for 13 for 19 points. The bench put in 25. And let's get to the winners. Because whether we like it or not, the Philadelphia 76ers were the winners of this game. And I got to tell you the truth. In my opinion, they deserved it because they fought back. Because the Celtics came back and had a chokehold on them. The game was over. I think they were up by 5 to 6 or 7 points with 2 minutes to go. And really, they shouldn't have lost the game. But a series of things happened, and Philadelphia, to their credit, did not give up. They kept fighting, and they fought their way through. And they won the game. P.J. Tucker was not one of the reasons why they won it, if you ask me. He played 31 minutes, was 2 for 5 for 6 points. Tobias Harris also was not one of the reasons why they won. He played 45 minutes, was 3 for 10. 3 for 10. 1 for 5 from the three-point line for 9 points. between Harris and Tucker, you had 15 points out of your starters. But then it was Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid came in. 46 minutes, 11 for 26. Not that great. 0 for 3 from three-point line. He had the jitters for 34 points. Tyrese Maxey, 45 minutes, 6 for 17, 14 points. And then the man, I never thought I'd say this. The guy who had failed so many times in the playoffs, many times, didn't even want the ball in his hands and didn't want to be anywhere close to it when it became to be clutch time. One James Harden was 16 for 23, 6 for 9 from three-point line for 42 points. And again, like I said, he nailed the shot that put him ahead with 24 seconds to go. Was it 20? No, it was 20 seconds to go. Something to that extent. He's the guy who nails that shot. The Celtics go down, give the ball to Tatum. Tatum makes a drive through the lane, passes it out to Marcus Smart, who shoots it a second too late, and that's the game. Now, why did the Celtics lose? I want to go over that before we move any further. Can anyone tell me why Marcus Smart was rolling the ball up the court? When you're trying to take time off the clock, Marcus was rolling up the ball so that there's no time coming off the clock. I thought that was quite dumb, but maybe there's a reason that I don't understand in all the years that I watched football that Marcus did not want to take time off the clock when you're ahead. And when you're ahead, you want time to come off the clock. The time coming off the clock is your friend. It's your best friend. The faster it expires, the quicker you win. And you want it to happen before the other team catches up. But he was making sure that time was not coming off the clock. So I didn't understand that. And if anybody can write in a comment or whatever, send me an email. Let me know why he was doing it. I surely would like to know.
He was bowling. He went to the bowling alley. It was bowling. He was bowling basketball up the court.
He was bowling all right. He threw a knuckleball up there at the end when they could have won that game, and that was that too. So two bonehead mistakes. It just seems he likes to pull these things out when the game is tight. When instead of just playing forcefully, fundamentally, and tactically, Marcus Smart starts pulling crap out of his butt, and I can't figure out why. It's not the time to do it, but I'm not the coach. Good luck with that, Joe Mazzulla. Good luck with that.
Next game we have is Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns.
The most exciting game of the four.
Phoenix Suns are creeping back up. They got 2-2 now, so they're back into winning. So we'll see.
And because of Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, Durant is showing out.
Yeah, the two people that are killing it is Kevin and
Booker.
Durant. But let's look at the losers first.
Let's look at the losers.
Denver Nuggets. We got Denver Nuggets. They scored 124 points. Let's see. Aaron Gordon, 36 minutes, 5 of 10 shooting for a big 11 points.
Yeah, they're not going to win with that.
Michael Porter Jr., 39 minutes, 4 of 13 shooting for 11 points. My man, Nikola Jokic, 39 minutes.
Who'd you say, Nikola who?
Jokic.
That's a Jokic. That's a bad man.
39 minutes, 20 of 30, missed 10 shots. 20 of 30. He hit 53 shots. 2 of 4 from the three-point line, 11 of 13 he was on fire.
53 points. He was killing them.
They wonder why he snatched the ball from the person on the sidelines that was trying to play ball. He wasn't in the game. Snatched the ball so he could stay in our groove.
I understand that, but sometimes you got to stand down. But like we said, 50,000 means nothing, so it doesn't really matter.
He makes 33 million, so he's up.
So if he wants to snatch, if he had got that ball, they could have ran down the court and got an easy basket, and that's what he was doing. So I'm sure he'll take that gamble anytime.
Yeah, just sign the ball and give them another ball to hold on.
That was the owner. That was the owner of the Suns.
Oh, okay. Give him the ball too.
Give him the ball. He'll still take it.
He'll take it.
He'll take it.
Jamal Murray, 42 minutes, 42 minutes playing, 13 of 25 for a big 28 points. And Mr. Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
That's the man.
34 minutes, 5 of 7 shooting for a big 10 points.
That's it. That's all they got.
They got 11 points from the bench, and it just wasn't enough to get past.
It's never going to be enough. Because you thinking of when you only get 11 points from the bench.
Determined Phoenix Suns. Let's see. Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant, 44 minutes, 11 of 19 shooting, 12 of 13 from the foul line, 36 points.
11 for 19. Give me them stats. 36, that's efficient. But you know what? Look at the plus and minus. He's a 0.
0. Wow. Josh Okogie, 17 minutes, 2 of 5 shooting from the field goal, 4 points. Not doing it, boy. DeAndre Ayton gave him 27 minutes, 3 of 6 for 8 points. I guess the ball just wasn't in their hand. What was going on?
He didn't deserve to shoot it.
Cameron Payne, 25 minutes, 2 of 8 shooting for a big 25. And then big time Devin Booker, 40 minutes, 14 of 18 shooting.
Woo!
Gave him 36 points.
He gave him 36 points, baby.
Mr. Landry Shamet came off the bench, 30 minutes, 6 of 9 shooting.
I got to show you this. Look at this guy.
Big 19 points.
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of the bench gave him another 21, and that was enough to win the game, 129 to 124.
And I have to say this. Now, Landry Shamet, does this guy look like anybody else that you know of?
Used to play for the Celtics. Oh no, I would have put him for light skinned dude, curly hair that used to play for the Fox.
No.
Yeah.
Look at the forehead here. They're brothers. Look at these guys. We found Devin White's brother. Probably when Devin White's not playing for the Celtics on the same night, he just curls up his hair and he becomes Landry Shamet.
No, that's crazy. Derek White. That was Derek.
Look at that. Way back there.
Oh my God.
Way back.
You're holding on to that hairline.
Let it go, brothers. I get to do the next game. The game that has Stephen A. Smith ready to jump off, wherever he wants to jump off. I mean, he's a character anyway. It's just a caricature, actually, a caricature. Because the Knicks went to Miami. This is the second game in Miami. They lost the first game in Miami, split the 2 in Miami. In New York, so it's 1-1. Lost the first game in Miami and lost the second game in Miami. 109 to 101, 109 to 101. How are the Heat doing it? How are they doing it? Well, let's just get to the Knicks and get that out the way. The New York Knickerbockers used to be known for, Red Holtzman and Clyde Frazier and Earl Monroe and Bill Bradley and the guy who came off the bench with his bad knee. That guy. Yeah.
Patrick Ewing?
Oh, no, it's before Patrick Ewing. Willis Reed. They were known for all those people. They're known now just to be losers. Julius Randle played 39 minutes, 8 for 13. Was not bad, but he's got to take more shots. He scored 20 points. But he's the leader of that team. If he can't play, then they can't have him out there. Mitchell Robinson, the only one of the starters with a plus in the plus-minus column. 33 minutes, 3 for 5, 6 points. Then you have Jalen Brunson, 44 minutes, 10 for 21. 10 for 11 for the free throw line. So he went to the free throw line 11 times. A couple of times enough. He shot 11 free throws, 32 points. RJ Barrett has been my surprise player because I thought this guy was going to shrink. Now, this is what you learn in life, okay? You could be right, or I could be right. But more times than often, we're wrong. Am I right?
You're right about that, buddy.
More times than often, you're wrong. So RJ Barrett, who has flown under the radar for the 3 or 4 years that he's been on the Knicks, because he has not been assertive enough, has been the only guy to score 20 points in every game. And 9 for 16 doing it. 9 for 6. He's only shot the ball 16 times and 24 points. Quentin Grimes, 42 minutes, 3 for 8, 9 points. They got 10 points off the bench from Obi Toppin, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Josh Hart. And it wasn't enough. Derrick Rose did not play. Maybe they should have. They could have used the boost. And what the heck? They got nothing to lose. They're getting beat anyway, no matter how they look at it. But the problem is really, I think, is Mr. Randle. He's got to shoot the ball 20 times a game in order for his team to have the chance because he is the leader of this team. And if he shoots the ball 20 times, he only missed 7 shots. And he would have been 12 for 20 or 13 for 20. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, even better. So he had good stats. He just has to get the ball up there. Now let's get to the winners. The Miami Heat. And we used to have this commercial in Boston. How does Dinger do it? You remember that? We don't know. Come out and see. Come out and see. To Dave Dinger Ford in Braintree.
Yep.
Well, how does Miami do it? They're doing it with Kevin Love. Okay. I mean, really, yeah. It gets even better, right? Kevin Love played 23 minutes, 3 for 6, 8 points. Jimmy Butler, 42 minutes, 9 for 17, 27 points. Bam Adebayo, 38 minutes, 10 for 17 for 23 points. Gabe Vincent, 22 minutes, 1 for 7, 3 points. Matt Strus, 37 minutes, 16 points. So you got Matt Strus, Gabe Vincent, and Kevin Love. You got 27 points coming out of 3 starters. How are they doing this? And let's just get even further. Kyle Lowry came in. I'll tell you how. Kyle Lowry came in, gave him 15 points. And Caleb Martin, who I mentioned last Thursday, who was an offensive guy when he played for the Charlotte Bobcats, played no defense whatsoever, came to Miami, and they made him play defense and wouldn't let him take a darn shot. Now in the playoffs, he's showing out. 4 for 8, 10 points, double figures the last 2 games. He's the guy who is carrying the Miami Heat right now, along with Kyle Lowry. The rest of these guys that they're starting, they're just filling up a space until they put Caleb and Kyle in there. And they're winning the game that way. I mean, where's Duncan Hero? I don't even no Hero. Struss is not shooting that great. Cody Zeller, 2 points. Duncan Robinson. It's Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson, supposed to be their main guy coming off the bench, scoring 3 points. He's not their main guy. Lowry and Martin are. Getting it done.
Lowry's playing some good ball.
He's flopping.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get into that because we're about to get into the free throw disparity that deals with the Lakers anyway.
All right, next game was the Warriors and the Lakers. Warriors, where you at, Warriors? Warriors.
Well, they're going to be home pretty soon. Matter of fact, they're going home now.
3-1. Warriors lost to the Lakers, 104 to 101. Let's see what our tough guy are doing. Tough guys. Draymond Green, 36 minutes, 3 of 5 shooting, 0 for 1 from 3-point land for a big 8 points.
That's right.
Our man Andrew Wiggins, 39 minutes, 6 of 14 shooting, 2 of 6 from the 3-point line for 17 points. Seth Curry, 42 minutes, 12 of 30. He's throwing up 30 shots.
Somebody's got to shoot the ball.
12 points for 31 points. Klay Thompson, 41 minutes, 3 of 11. Only gave him 9 points. Klay, what is going on, man?
He's hit or miss, man.
Jesus Christmas. Gary Payton the second, 23 minutes, 7 of 9, shooting for a big 15 points. It's just not going to do it, fellas.
It's not going to get it done, Warriors. It's looking like it might be over.
Kevin Looney only gave him 4 points.
Kevin Looney's got no place out there. I don't even know how he's still on that court.
Dante DiVincenzo gave him 15 minutes for 10 points. And the bench didn't help them out at all either. So they lost because they couldn't score.
They couldn't score. And that was that.
Let's see what Clay's favorite team did.
Oh my gosh, the Fakers. The Fakers. I'm just going to start off by letting everybody know that in the free throw disparity occurred again. Golden State was 9 for 12, and the Lakers, they were 20 for 20. 20 for 20. And you know what? I checked last year and how when the Golden State and the Celtics played, and you know what? They had pretty much the same free throw stat line as the Celtics. But all that changes whenever somebody plays the Fakers. I'm just going to change that to the Fakers one day. You're not even going to see the Lakers logo.
Cool. Let's check out Lakers. Anthony Davis, 43 minutes, 10 of 16 shooting for 23 points. Mr. Jarrett Vanderbilt, 11 minutes, 0 for 1 shooting for a big 2 points.
Big 2 points.
LeBron James, 43 minutes, 10 of 25 shooting.
10 to 25. 2 for 9. And look at that face. Look at that face, Eric.
Hey,
He doesn't care.
Watch out for my cousin, man. Watch out.
I know, huh? You know.
D'Angelo Russell.
I'm so disrespectful.
31 minutes, 1 of 10 shooting for a big 4 points. Then we have Mr. Austin Reeves, gave 34 minutes, 7 of 15 for 21 points. Mr. Derek Schroeder gave him 35 minutes, 5 of 9 shooting for a big 10 points. And Mr. Lonnie Walker, 27 minutes, 6 of 9 for a big 15 points.
He was the guy who won the game for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the guy who won the game for him.
It was enough to win. 104,
you know,
1-on-1.
Because I'm looking at the starters, and every last one of them, except for Austin Reeves and Anthony Davis, in the minus column, plus minus. Vanderbilt, James, and Russell. Vanderbilt and Russell, you got a total of 6 points from. Okay, 0 for 4 for D'Angelo Russell. Like I said, hit or miss. Vanderbilt 0 for 1 from 3-point line. This is the 3-point line, and Mr. James 2 for 9. He's just gonna jack him anyway. But Austin Reeves is 1 for 10. Is he really? No. That's D'Angelo Russell, 1 for 10 from just shooting the ball. 1 for 10 is shooting, and Vanderbilt 0 for 1. He only shot the ball 1 time. So their bench came in and finished the job for them.
Yeah.
Got the job done. Yeah. You take that away, and these guys, they're in Loserville. They're not going to get it done. They should have lost that game.
There's no blowouts going on right now.
No, but there will be one today when the Celtics get Philadelphia in the Garden.
Yeah. Garden?
And yeah, isn't it what's it called? The TD North something Garden? Or is it, what's it called now?
Is it still a Garden? I guess it is.
Yeah, the Garden. TD North. So let's talk about the games. We're going to have Phoenix playing the Nuggets. In Boston, taking on the team that beat them the other day, the Philadelphia 76ers, with this guy, Mr. Harden. I mean, there he is with Mr. Westbrook back in his Rocket days.
There
he is. Yeah, Mr. Rocket. Yeah, there he is. He's right there. To me, you know what? James Harden plays possum. He's like the possum man. But what are we gonna do? He's getting it done, and my thing is, I think the Celtics are going to take it tonight. But then again, each game is its own thing. They should take it, but they might lose.
Nah, they'll take the problem is they can't seem to win 2 in a row. That's the problem. If you win 2 in a row, then you wouldn't be in the situation you in.
How are you going to win 2 in a row when you got a point guard rolling the ball up when you should be trying to take time off the clock?
How you gonna win? How you gonna win 2 in a row when you don't want to play all 4 quarters?
And
they have some issues.
Jaylen Brown was not aggressive in the 4th quarter at all.
That's it. You got to play all 4 quarters. You can't play a first half game and roll out. That's not it.
I'm debating now. My son has this idea that Jaylen Brown gets to do his thing in the first half, and then Jason Tatum does this thing in the second half. And he thinks Joe Mazzulla's behind it. I think that if any of that is happening, it's kind of an agreement between Brown and Tatum.
And it really shouldn't be that way. If you're hot, you're hot. If you're not hot, you're not hot. Then we both need to work hard and just make it happen.
Yeah, they got to make it happen.
And if they're moving the ball like they should, whoever hands it fall in, you just got to make the right shot.
These guys, these two right here, there they are. They carry the team.
Yeah.
But Mr. Brown there has got to do some more work in the 4th quarter. He just can't. He can't be a watcher. He has to make his presence known in the 4th too. Just not leave it up to Tatum.
No time to bail out.
Right. You got to play. You got to make them double team you also. And if you do, then the game's over. Because why is Philadelphia even in this? Jeez.
That was the same thing with Atlanta. Why you let Atlanta hang around so long? Come on, y'all.
Philadelphia should have never won that first game. They shouldn't have won that game on Sunday. And somebody please explain to me why Marcus Smart's rolling the ball to the court, please.
It's still bothering you. Because he was setting up his offense, like you said earlier.
You're trying to get time. Time is not your friend. You want time to come off that clock quick, fast, and in a hurry. And sooner the better. And here you are conserving time. I can't figure out why. But if anybody knows why, please call me. Let me know. Let me know, because Djokovic, he knows what to do with time. So he was trying to get that ball and get the ball in quickly. Okay, he wasn't messing around. But Marcus Smart, okay. Yeah. Okay, we have the other game. The other game would be the Phoenix Suns against the Denver Nuggets. What did you see?
Woo! Phoenix has finally started playing, but Denver ain't nothing to play with.
That's right.
So that's a monster of its own each game. We'll see who brings what tonight. I can't even call it.
I saw Kevin Durant do stuff I haven't seen him do in a couple of years.
Yeah, and that's key. He's older, and he ain't going to try to do it every night. He'll give you something tonight. He may not give you the same he gave you last night tonight.
But I didn't think he could do it. I didn't still think he could do some of the things I saw him do. I mean, just posting up people, just doing yeoman work.
But he's a winner.
He's a winner.
He wants to win.
He wants to win. That's the thing that never gets said about Kevin Durant. He's not a mouthy guy. He's not like LeBron, who's complaining to the refs or complaining after the game or whining during the game. He just gets out there and plays. And
never heard him raise his voice.
No, just gets out there and plays. I admire that so much about that guy. Is he kind of quirky sometimes? Yeah, but when it comes to putting it all out there on the court and being a guy that you really can say, well, okay, listen, if Kevin Durant's out there, he's going to give you 100%. He's going to play defense, LeBron. He won't go through the hoop just looking for the foul, LeBron. He's going to try to make the shot. He does so many things that are admirable. He's not, and I wish the best for him. I hope they get past Denver. I know there's a lot of Denver fans that don't want to hear that, but, Devin Booker and that guy Durant, they kind of deserve to be there, but so doesn't Denver. We'll see what happens. I'm just not a fan of Jokic, the way he plays. To me, he reminds me of Shaq, and you just can keep putting your shoulder and into the guy's chest, but what can the defensive guy do? If he gives you a push, he's going to get a foul. So I've never been a fan since they changed that rule for Shaq to be successful in the league. And Jamal Murray, he's okay. Nothing flashy. Jamal Murray's a guy that was wanted to score 50 points so bad he was throwing balls off the backboard, all kinds of crazy crap. He hasn't endeared me to him since then. He just showed a lack of grace and whatever culture. I mean, he's just a selfish guy. So, but people change, and he might have changed. But that's why I'm not a fan of Denver in that sense. The banging center. Hey man, just go to the right or the left. Use your weight. You can always get a guy on your hip. Just turn your hip. Stop banging your shoulder into his chest. That should be a foul as far as I'm concerned.
All right, referee.
I'm just saying.
Call the shot. Call the shot.
Call it. Just call the down foul, damn. He'll stop banging his shoulder into the guy's chest. You should be able to do that. That being said, my prediction is Denver. You know what? I'm going with the Suns. I like the Suns now that Chris Paul's not playing. I am so fickle, huh? If Chris Paul's out there, I'm kind of like, nah. If Chris Paul's not out there, I want the Suns to win with Durant and Booker because those guys give it 100%. Really, 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 truly, I like those two guys. Give it 100%, 150% all the time without whining and complaining, which I wish I could say I was the type. That was my type of play, but I can't really say that. But anyway, those guys really, I admire them. I admire them.
Well, if I had a pick, I would pick Celtics tonight, and I would pick the Suns tonight.
Those are my two picks. We agree, as we usually do, because except when the Lakers play. But other than that, we're all good. Anything else you want to say in closing, Mr. James?
Everything's good, man. No complaints, man. The weather's great. 70 degrees and sunny.
I heard it was raining there.
No rain, buddy.
No rain?
No rain, buddy.
How come it changes when I'm not there? No, I can't say. No.
I don't know. I think the rain went down there with you.
There's no rain here, baby. It's blue skies, puffy white clouds, and palm trees just waving in the wind.
Okay. All right.
I just had to rub that in.
We ain't gonna see no rain till Thursday.
Is that what they say?
Yes, sir.
In cold, gray, overcast all the time, Boston. No rain.
70 degrees. 70 degrees. 70 degrees.
Unbelievable. Well, what can we say? Oh, in closing, hey, thank you guys very much. Remember, subscribe, like. Leave comments. Please leave some comments. Tell me why Marcus Smart was rolling the ball up the court. I want to know. Does anybody have an idea? Please let me know.
He thought he was going uphill.
Well, this thing I got in the back of me. It says pray. Oh, yeah. Prayer. When Marcus Smart is out there, I'm always praying that he just sticks to the fundamental. That's what I'm going to say. And with that, I guess we're going to close. Let's hit it. And move on to the end. Okay, you can close us out, Mr. James.
We have been delighted to be your host.
Most definitely.
Co-host.
Love it.
Clay Mills, Erick James.
Erick K. James.
Another day, Erick K. James. Another day the Lord has made. We're grateful.
We're very grateful. And we're glad that you're here with us before we blow up. Because when we blow up, it's going to be standing room only. No cursing, no swearing, no vulgarity. We keep it clean. This is it. Spirituality, unity, and passion. Amazing Grace Sports Network. Thank you very much for your attention span and showing up. We'll see you on Thursday with NBA Thursday when we recover what happened today. All right. Goodbye, everybody.